Yo, this is Dorky Diggity Dave, and today we are finishing off with our arena. Gotta make sure we have our little arm thing to make sure we're handling our ligaments and tendons and all that good stuff. And we're gonna have a little fun. It is Friday, which means it's Dog and the Dave and the Dog Day. Diggity and the Dog. I forgot what we called it. And of course, the Oreo filling at some point. Dave and the Dog and some cream filling. That's what it is. Dave and the Dog and some cream filling is where that's at. Hold on, let me see. My camera's a little bit on the wrong side. There we go. Camera's on the right setting now. Now I don't need so much light. A lot less Lord of Light. There we go. Now we can do it. Oh, unpreparedness. Not a good thing. Learn a little something. Take a lesson. Learn it all. Yo to the yo, what's going on? Alright, let's see what we got here. Let me get on the Discordia. One moment. Okay. Discord. Bam. All right, got that one. Okay, so here we are. We are in. Oh, I heard Bia. I heard it. We got Bia out a little bit. All right. It sounds like Ghost Dog in the background. I hear it.
Yeah, that is everything going on in the background.
Yeah, I hear that. All right, here we go. I think we're all ready and set. Oh, forgot baby girl ring. Baby girl ring on. Bam. All right, how's everybody doing on this Friday night? It took a little while for me to just be like, yo, what the deal? We did get Hammer Down Super Chat already, and a big time thank you coming in. So we already have Super Dork rank 1, and that is Christian Escamilla. Christian Escamilla dropping $2 Dollarinos in the house. I like that. I like how that flows. Bam. And a Super Dork rank 1. Flat out. All right. Now we're in, man. Let's say what's up to everybody. Moon Knight Gamers in the house. I see you, bro. Edwin Soto. Captain Awesome. Ghost Dog's already in on the actual chat. Nathan Hewitt, what's going on? Super Dirty Pickle. I have to tell you something, Dave. Don't be mad. All right. No problem. What do you have to tell me, bro? That's not
never start off. That's not a good start.
Yeah, one of those conversations, huh? True Eagle says, how's everyone tonight? I think everyone's doing well. Shane Ramsey in the house. Bobby Stapleton, what's going on, man? Shay Payne, not Shane Payne. That would actually been kind of cool. Shane Payne. It almost sounds like champagne, but no, Shay Payne. That's not bad. Bubbly. That's what would work. Shay Payne, but my friends call me Bubbly. I make up stuff all the time. I was doing that for my boy Kalirim yesterday. Were you here for Kalirim?
I missed.
Yeah, his name was Qlirim, but he said it was pronounced CH, and I was like, nah, it's Kalirim. And then I said your nickname. My friends call me Lanes because I Kalirim.
Hey, Dave, if you can, there was somebody that got banned about 2 weeks ago off your channel. He came to my inbox and apologized because he was saying it was just a joke. Is there any way you can unban him and we give him a second shot?
Yeah, I didn't actually ban anybody, so that must have been a power move. I'll look into it. It'll probably have to be after the stream though. But I will look at it. Lakers Bodyguard, we're having a Cavalier Friday. Cavalier Friday has been retired, but may make a return in more of a monthly setting, possibly. Padu, what's going on, man? So we got a $2 train going on here. Super Dork rank 3 already in the house starting. This is how we start Fridays with Dave and the Dog. Oh, and I got my boy in here, Real James. Real James is also a reviewer, a critic. Check out his channel. He's up there. Actually, let me give you blue status here, bro. Because I actually know you in real life, like outside of just digital interactions. All right, there we go. Jeff Urbano.
Oh, just killed the $2 train.
Jeff Urbano said, nah, son. Okay, I gotta look at the viewer activity. You know, why don't I get into Arena so that we're not staring at the same screen? Let's see if those 6 stars are ready. Them 6 stars are ready. Yes, Bia's coming in. What? Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Super Dork rank 5 in the house. And bam, Super Dork rank 5. We're gonna keep the $2 train since there's so many of them. Christian Escamilla is on it. Boom. So we'll have $2 Trizane. All right, Christian Escamilla is on there. Who else we got? Lakers bodyguard. Lakers bodyguard and SDP. SDP is in there. And we have Jeff Urbano in the top spot. What?
About to see.
All right, Jeff Urbano's in. All right, here we go. I put the wrong amount. See, I looked at it and put the wrong amount at the same time. All right, Jeff Urbano has been taken down. Flip your dollar is now in the house. That's our previously known homeboy. Oh man.
Oh wow.
All right, so I gotta start.
I'm gonna say you gonna be able to start?
Yeah, I've got to start. Ah man. Well, that Flip Your Dollar is formerly known as The Real Deal, but apparently he's putting the real deal where the deal really is real and flipping your dollar. And he told everyone get out of his house, but Jeff Urbano said, "Nah, son.
This is my place."
Yeah. Yep. Maybe I just need to stream on Fridays only. All right. What did Super Dirty Pickle say? And another one.
And another one.
Another one. You played yourself. All right. All right. So now we're gonna switch up. Flip Your Dollar. We're gonna have Jeff Urbano back up there with $13. All right.
All right.
This is all within 5 minutes.
Yeah. Good 5 minutes. Super Dirty Pickle said, "Of course, this is a long shot." Boom, Nick Fury. I was dumbfounded. I was thinking about him the entire time. I knew once I saw his face, I was going to get the rollover. So it sounds like he pulled Nick Fury.
That's fine, man. I have a 4-star Nick Fury, so
yeah, that we grinded for.
Yeah, I ground for that.
Oil Bambino's super chat was rank up question to rank 5 Omega Sig 200 or Captain Marvel movie Sig 60.
Ooh, well,
Omega Red.
Yeah, it's gonna be Omega Red, man.
Omega.
You know, well, also, do you run Suicides? Do you run Suicide Mastery?
You run Suicides is definitely Omega.
Yeah, if you're running Suicides, 100% Omega. If not, and you're not really used to playing Omega that way, I would say Cat Marvel. But Cat Marvel needs build up. Once she's built up, then it's all good.
Yeah.
But man, a Sig 200 Omega Red is like the United College Funds, sort of, whatever that thing was. Like a Sig 200 Omega is a terrible thing to waste. The United Omega Red College Fund. You know what commercial I'm talking about.
Yes, it's a terrible thing. Terrible thing. Terrible thing. That United Fund that they keep talking about.
Exactly. Nobody want to waste that.
Nobody wants to. Let's see. Victor Guru, what's going on? Dork and the Dog Show. Yes, Dork and the Dog Friday night.
Dork and the Dog Show. Yeah, here we are.
It's possible we might get some cream filling.
All right. Did I answer everyone's question? Did I get to Super Dirty Pickle?
I guess I messed up on Super Dirty Pickle's whole thing.
Oh, did you?
All right, yeah, I guess I missed a part. You gotta go further up.
I've been rolling with. Yeah. Now you got it. I've been rolling with the featured 5-star for a while now. Decided it didn't make much sense anymore. I want a 5-star Nick Fury more than anything. I decided to go basic and optimize my chances. Have Awakening Gems 4 and 5. Oh, 4 to 5. Oh, no, it has an Awakening Gem and a 4 to 5. All right. And of course, this is a long shot. Boom, Nick Fury. I was dumbfounded. This sounds like the intro to The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I was thinking about him the entire time. I knew once I saw his face, I was gonna get the rollover. This actually sounds like a date or something.
I seen Big Blue said there's something about AQ, so I'm just passing the message. So don't shoot the messenger.
That's all right. I just happened not to look at AQ this time because I was too busy looking at all these super chats. All right. All right. Super Dirty Pickles at 4. That's right. Our $2 train is still holding up. Ali Bambino, I hope we answered your question. Let me know if you have a follow-up. True Eagle, I've been busy today. I have 100% for Quest and 5.3. Man, I feel bad if anybody says that they're doing 5.3. I don't know, it just feels bad.
5.3 is just a long grind. I did it with Damage Over Time Champs, man. It's the only way I can survive it.
I don't even remember. I think I mentally blocked it out of memory doing 5.3. Super chats are more important. All right, let me get through these 6 stars right quick, and then I'm gonna jump into AQ. Oh, and I gotta put this bad boy on. Gotta protect them ligaments and tendons. Responsible grinding. Take care of your body. Victor Girl 5.3 sucks. Yeah, a little bit.
just a little bit. I don't know what's worse, Act 4 or 5.3. Right. Yeah, you remember that, right?
5.3, because also 5.3, like, it was a bold move to try to do like the whole thing with the keys and add like another element, but yeah. I think it ultimately fell flat, and it became more of a nuisance than anything. Boot. We should just call him Oreo 69. Nope.
Oreo.
Nope, we're not calling him that.
Oreo stuffing 69.
Just nothing 69. What?
Just nothing 69.
Call him like a different number, like 74. Because we all know he wasn't born in that year.
No, he definitely wasn't born in 69. So maybe 79.
Yeah, that's more like it.
No, I think that's you. You were 79.
Yeah.
So who was 78?
Yeah, but still, it has nothing to do with 69 except for adding one to the first number and taking one away from the other.
Dork Lessons arena predictions for 4-star Ronin.
IN or
Ronin? IN, yes. Hawkeye Ronin, not Creed Ronin.
Probably in the 3s. You know, maybe low 3.1 or less.
I think that's high. That's a guarantee. That's a guarantee. I'm thinking 2.7. Big Blue saying 2.25. 2.5 is safe.
2.5 is safe, huh? Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, it's just because, you know, the big dogs aren't going after the 4 stars anymore.
I wish I was like that back in my day when we had to go for like what 7.2 to get a feature champ.
Feature 4-star champ.
You need a Dork logo sleeve. I gotta look into it, see if I have someone that can print one of those.
They are begging for you to come to AQ now.
I was in AQ. I was in there waiting at first. Let me finish these 6 stars. 6 stars. I have to be on a schedule, man. It has to work, and I have to make sure that I get all the help at just the right time. Wake up at a certain time, grind them at the right time in the morning to make sure that they're available for me for the 8 o'clock grind.
Right.
It's very
interesting.
About
7:30 in the morning. Right. About 7:30 in the morning.
7:30, 8 o'clock. Yeah, I'm up right at that. I'm up at that time anyway. But still, right. I'm just saying. All right. So what y'all doing in the game right now? I feel like this is like one of those long months where you just kind of float around stuff.
Yeah, because honestly, the monthly event was pretty easy.
Yep. Yeah, really dashed through that. I mean, you do have the daily thing.
I haven't touched the daily thing.
I've done a few, but I always forget about it, and I think it's because of the way the placement is of the events. I don't get the kind of optics on it like I used to. I don't know if anybody else feels that. Like if I happen to go through, I'd be like, oh, it's in the daily. Forgot.
Is Man Thing a god tier? Well, we don't use the term god tier.
We don't do that, yeah. Actually, if you're talking about like a big damage dealer, not that I've seen. But he does have utility, but from what I understand, there are people that do it better. Come on, man, get out of here with your sidesteps, man. The sidesteps are starting to become a nuisance.
You taught the AI instinctive touch.
Yeah. How come everybody blames me for that?
Because after your video came out is when it all started happening.
Because there's people that are like, man, I've been doing that since the game came out. But I'm the one that taught him.
Just saying, you know.
Top Ray says I run every difficulty once for 40 free units. Pretty good in my opinion. Yeah, I mean if it's as long as you have the energy that you're not using somewhere else, I think it's a good move.
Right. I just need to get back into variant 3.
Arena, underlay. Jim Eden, what's going on? Is that what you were getting at with the 3 arenas?
Jeff, this is definitely the best time to explore your first uncollected monthly event.
Yep. It really don't get much easier than that.
This is a great time to do it.
Well, except for Elsa. Like if you're not used to that, you know, if you just like mash through your 5-hit combos, Elsa's gonna be a little bit tough.
You know who my secret weapon was for Elsa?
What's that?
And I think other people might have them. Iron Man Infinity War.
Oh yeah, I guess that would make sense.
Yeah, because I could do my 5-hit combo and the evades would fail.
Nice. Or Iceman.
Iceman would work. Anybody basically with True Strike, or they can avoid evades, ignore evades.
Yeah, Whittle says same reason everyone blames KT1 for champs getting nerfed. Yes. Basilio, you say that as if people have Incinerate Immune Ghost Dog. Oh, yeah, he's calling you out. Basilio's got your numbers.
Yes, no. But I don't have an Incinerate Immune. And I did it.
Basilio, yeah, I mean we know there's like a little bit of truth to it, man, but you gotta complain just a little bit, you know, just to have a little fun. To make the Ghost and Dog show, the Dave and Dog show a little bit more interesting.
Yeah, Big Blue, any mutant would work against her. I just found it easier to use Iron Man Infinity War, Big Blue. His special 3 Moon Knight, yeah, it's pretty deadly. Having special 3 is deadly. You definitely want to bait that out. I'd hate to see him on all or nothing node.
I have to present the other side. Sorry for trolling. Nah, you ain't trolling, man. Look, here's the misconception about me, right? People think that I don't like opposition, right? They think that I don't take criticism well, that I don't like people telling me things about things that I say. No. I just don't like dumb things. There's a big difference. I love opposition. If you have a good point and you bring it across, you present it well, I'm all for it. But if you come in here talking some foolishness, I'm just gonna disregard you and send you packing, man. And people get hurt by that. I'm not here to coax out any Well, I mean, I guess I could help people respond better, but then they wouldn't take it that way. They would take it as if I'm like talking down to them. So it's a no-win situation. But Celio, that was not trolling at all. I really appreciate that. That was quite an educated response, and I respect that. All right. Troy Paraliso is in the house.
Big Troy, what's going on, man?
Big Guru, love hearing that. T-Man. Yeah. Oh, doing mighty fine. Yeah, he's doing mighty fine. Yeah, that's what we do like to hear. David Saltio. It's salty, man. I guess so. I guess it comes off as salt, but it's not really. It's called seasoning. It ain't salt. It's flavor. Salt is that stuff you put on French fries from McDonald's. You put the stuff I have on steaks and ribeyes.
That's right. Right. I live in Indiana, Moon Knight Gamer.
David's Miss Dash? I didn't know Miss Ill.
Not Mrs. Dash, no. Good Lord. No.
That's like calling me Lowry's.
Ain't nothing wrong with Lowry's, but that's not like the season. He's more like a McCormick's.
I think I would like to be one of the ones that you get at like Whole Foods or something. The one that no one really knows the name of.
They don't know the name.
But it's in a nice package, and you got to grind the top. You got to twist it to. That's Dave.
No, Big Blue, no, not A1 sauce, man. Not A1 sauce.
A little bit of pepper. You can call it, rub might work. Dorky diggity rub. And then people will say like he, just rubbed me the wrong way, and I'll be like, that's fair. I'll take that. Dave Rivers has to come in and say curry. You had to be that guy. You're gonna call Ghost Dog's gonna be what? Watermelon?
Wow. Wow. Look, just put that all out there.
Just like put it all out there. Look, watermelon is good for the skin. It's great for SPF protection, and it's hydrating. Okay.
I got you. We're just gonna blow out the full stereotypes though. Just all of them.
Well, that was the whole point. Just go full stop. Why not? All right, now I'm gonna go to AQ.
Let's see.
Now we'll go to AQ. Did Wizzle put a trash can? What is? That is not. No, it's not Super Dirty Pickle. That is not. And why is your pickle dirty anyway? That's more on you than me. So, see, Wizzle's going for the chicken. See, I didn't say chicken. I said watermelon.
Both. It's
not like I went. Pointy. It's not like I said like Kool-Aid with like pickled eggs and the pig feet.
You gotta go red Kool-Aid. Red Kool-Aid. They'd be like, "What flavor is it?" Red.
Red. Yeah, exactly. Did you ever have? I used to call the juice that had no name on it. I used to call it daycare juice. And
yes.
You know what I'm talking about?
They came in the gallon jugs.
Or the minis where you had to use your knuckle to puncture the.
Yes, the foil top.
Yes. Daycare juice, man. I wonder if anyone else knows what I'm talking about. You caught on like right away. Quarter, yeah, Whistle knows what's up. Quarter drinks.
Drinks.
Big Blue has purple drink, yes. Troy Paraliso, yeah, man, you should come back. Come back to the game, dude, and hang with us in the chat. Sunny Delight.
You're always welcome to come and hang out with us in the chat room.
Look, you could just read what Super Dirty Pickle wrote, but
yeah, I read it.
Do not
I see it. I see it. Just do not say it out loud.
Don't say it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Super Dirt. SDP, we got you.
Yep, I see it. Kind of flagrant if you ask me, but it's fine.
Wayne Uzel, no, please do not use that on Night Thrasher. Dupe him naturally.
I don't know why I gave him another SP2. That was my bad. Hopefully he doesn't get True Strike. Just need you to...
Yeah.
And there it is. Yep.
Okay. Well, at least it didn't kill you.
Come on, homie.
Sycophants, the compensation persistent charge yesterday was anybody who basically had a persistent charge was not acting correctly. So if you had a Corvus or a MODOK or anybody who had those at the start of the fight has that little bubble right there, it wasn't working. Not in war. Nick Fury was dying before his second time around.
Yep.
There's a lot of bad things going on with it. So yeah, they compensated us that today. I guess they got it fixed.
Let's see. Justin Gray, Dave, you forgot about the regen from Heimdall in the Thor Synergy video. I do use that one, but I didn't really have enough space for it. Like, I wanted to just kind of talk about those two just in terms of regenning after and then regenning at the beginning of the match. One of the harder things about that particular synergy is that people don't understand that it's a percentage of missing health and not so much full health. So it doesn't sound like it works, but it does work. But I guess I could have used it as like a third entry. I can always make another addendum copy, maybe. But yeah, that probably would have helped a little bit. It probably would have gotten me to 10 minutes. So maybe that's a missed opportunity. Because I didn't 10 minute the thing. Alright, did we get everybody? Oh, you know what? I didn't change the super dorks here. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, we are in infinite. Holy smokes.
Yeah, you're in infinite by now.
Alright, here it is, guys.
Super Dork.
Now it's right. We're gonna do that again. There we go.
Super Dork.
Bam. There we go. All right. I don't know why it decided not to size itself properly.
Evening, fellows.
Oh, there he is.
The cream filling.
Yep. Third member of our party. Now I get to get picked on a bunch. In person, in voice, instead of just in the chat.
No, I wonder if I actually need music when you guys are on. I don't think so. Alright, whatever. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try no music this time and see if it sounds odd. Alright, now I'm in binary. Eat all of this. Alright, yeah, so that's better. So now there's no
No music.
Yeah, no music. No music.
So
you guys let me know. It's just us.
Talking?
It's just us talking.
Oh, that's nerve-wracking.
No, that sounds weird, man. No, I'm just gonna put something
weird.
else on. Yeah, I'm gonna put some in
Super
the background
weird.
there. It's better. It's better now. I think everyone would agree. Yeah.
Yeah, we need the music to kind of fill the void in the air.
Did you guys see that technique right quick? That's how you sidestep with Quake while using a heavy attack in the event that you don't want to Quake and Shake. It's just a different way to use Quake in the event that you want to do something different. So you're not just doing the same thing every day and being bored with your girl. You can try some new things.
On a Friday night.
On a Friday night. On the Friday. Okay.
Shoot, man.
Let's see. Moon Knight Gamer, you are not the only kid that plays this game. You're just in a room full of adults right now.
That's usually what's in this room, for the most part. Usually a bunch of adults. But we all just act like children, so you can't tell.
That's right.
Exactly.
Pretty much what that is.
Sean Kelly, how you doing?
That's why we're playing a video game.
That's right.
Super Dirty
That's
Pickle,
right.
I don't know if I could take that bet. I am running suicides right now. That's a much better bet when I'm not getting a room 7 of dungeons, bro. Unless I use all champions that are dual immune. Possibly.
It's tech and what's it? Tech and science today.
Oh, you should be able to load up Venom the Duck and run with him for a few rooms.
Yeah, I think I could. My Venom the Duck 5 star that just kind of sits in the background. People are like, yo, is that rank 5? I'm like, yeah. Wow, yours isn't? To Papi David. Read last, love content. I feel bad when someone sends me a super chat and says read last, because then it makes me feel like I purposely didn't read it in case you sent me some money. That's not the case though. Promise.
Oh, Omar, man, go get that looked at, bro. I hope that stung in the foot by a bee.
Wait, what?
He got stung in the foot by a bee. He said it really hurts.
What's his... Okay, well, I'm sorry to hear that. Troy Paradiso. Matter of fact, wait, what? Jerk. Who said jerk?
He said he's been trying to get you to play dungeons for months, man.
Oh, he said jerk. Yeah, okay, so that just ended up happening as like a fluke. I don't know what happened. I think we finished arena early one day, and he was like, "Let's just do it." I was like, "I really don't want to." And well, it's not that bad, man. And then I just did it one time. I've only done it twice, 3 times. Oh yeah, twice, 3 times. Yeah. Yeah,
So,
you had to stick around, dude. Hop on in. Oh.
did you find 2 Poppy Davids? Last one?
No. I needed to...
It says, whatever happened to the Cavalier Odensworth skits? Miss seeing those mini skits.
Yeah, I've been begging for them all week.
He'll be around. He'll be around.
This would have been a perfect week, Dave. A perfect week.
No such thing. Maybe. We'll see. There may be a little something going on. You know life is throwing you a curveball when it takes 2 hours to drive 16 miles? Oh. Isn't that daily driving in Miami?
San Diego.
Yeah, that sounds like Miami driving.
Oh.
That's like the daily drive to go to Publix.
I will never complain about driving in Indianapolis ever again.
Ooh.
2 hours.
That's not a daily thing though, right? There's just something going on today, right?
Victor? Nah, that's probably California.
California. Can't help it. You gotta say it that way. All right, who do we want where? We'll put you here. No. All right, I guess that works. How long enjoy this game? How long have I been playing? It sounds like how long have I been playing this game?
I'm gonna go with that based on
Yeah.
the name.
Yeah, that since December of 2014. Jeez, dude. December of 2014.
Yeah. So almost 5 years.
Troy Paradiso wants a very specific song. I know which song he wants already. He's all about it. I can get you something. Is it your favorite song or is that wifey's favorite song?
Hey, it's his favorite song. It's wifey's favorite song.
Because I mean, I don't mind if it's a joint decision, that works too. That's both. All right.
Gonna leave it at that.
Yep. That's why he keeps asking me to finish it. He's like, "Can you just make the song a little longer?" I was like, "I did. It's already a minute long." Nah, my bad. That's too far. That's too far.
Wow. Yeah. That's too much. Yeah, Nash Game, we're keeping it PG as we can, man. Maybe PG-13.
Yeah, old school PG-13.
No, but honestly, the song is actually a minute long. That is how long it actually is. That's just a happy coincidence. Oh man. Look at see everybody's jumping in on it. Victor's like, who needs it? Okay. This is why
Who needs a minute?
Friday night. Look, it's not even my fault this time. I wasn't the one who did it.
I was gonna say, we going a third time with that try?
No, we're just gonna switch it to Warlock where there's no confusion about anything. Oh man. I'm folding my socks. What? It's you know what? It's the creativity. You know, Pixar does the same thing. By the way, you know what? Actually, so
all the kid movies with when you throw in air quotes up do the same thing.
They all do. They do that. Love playing with my 6-star sparkles. Might rank 2 her. You should. That's a bad gal right there.
Interesting.
BK Tiger. What is this? What did he say? Oh, what's up, Triple D? I saw your Perry video. Baby girl brought out the grays. Oh. Dude. It's
talking about the early videos.
Yeah, that's back when there was still black going on. My hair is a lot more integrated these days. But yeah, so I was watching Curious George with my daughter. I think it came out like in 2006. And apparently he was in like some kind of traffic jam or something like that. So they alluded to somebody yelling at him. And the guy who wears the yellow jumpsuit, whatever, he says, yeah, well, that's not physically possible. Does anybody understand that? No?
I must have missed the first part of that.
So, like, if you imagine what somebody would tell you in traffic if they're, like, angry with you, and then your answer to them would be like, well, that's not physically possible.
It's not physically possible. I got you.
Yeah. Just throwing that out there. and that's rated G. So, saying.
Lord Shadow, no notification, really? Well, just know that 8 o'clock every night, Monday through Saturday, he's on, so you don't need a notification anymore.
Damn, that's right. At 8 to 8:02.
And that's EST.
It's usually one of the two. I just took Wasp to 455 over Thing, Sig 174 because of Ghost first and foremost, but also because she can do damage in some fights. Yeah, she's great, man. Wasp is pretty nice, pretty nice. Do you have a Havoc? Troy Paradiso. Disney even has innuendos. They're strict on everything. Yo, did you hear what the Disney CEO said about like Coppola and what was his name?
Oh, the guy
Scorsese
complaining about Marvel movies.
Yeah, those are all haters, by the way. See,
Exactly.
I will tell you the difference between, because everyone's just like, oh man, they just like, they've done so much awesome cinema, they really know what they're talking about, and I'm like, okay,
Really?
okay, right. So how come they don't talk about DC movies? They didn't talk about Catwoman, they didn't talk about X-Men, they didn't say anything about Dark Phoenix or any of the Fox movies. No. They go for the Marvel movies because everybody likes it. That's how you sift out a hater, right there. Sniff them out. You can smell it. But anyway, what are your thoughts, guys?
Sorry, I was grabbing an arena.
Well, one of you was gonna say something, and then you didn't.
Dave goes into this big spiel and goes like, I was grinding arena.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. So what are you doing? You just sit around? You heard him and you answer the man.
I was going to, but I was waiting to see if you jump over.
Oh, he gave you courtesy. The one time he gave you courtesy.
The one time he gave me courtesy, I'm not paying attention.
I respect my elders.
Oh, good shots all over the place. Okay. It ain't a Friday night if Oak ain't up here bashing me somehow, some way. Via Texas or via words. Sticks and stones, man. Sticks and stones.
Yep. No, BK Tiger, like, oh yeah, man, appreciate that, man. I just figured I would share that with you guys because I said it one time and everyone was like, man, I sure love to hear what that sounds like. So I was like, all right, now that I got this camera set up over the piano, I'm probably gonna do a few more of those and just post them around.
Hi.
What?
I have no idea.
I'm just a fan. I just joined in.
Oh, hey, what's going on? I didn't. It just came out of nowhere. I was like, that does not sound like the dog or the cream.
Sorry.
That was somebody else.
It is nice to meet you, Dave. I'm such a big fan of the channel.
All right, appreciate that, man. Appreciate that.
I'm gonna tell you this. 10 minutes ago, guess what happened?
What happened?
I defeated the collector. I'm a collected.
Oh, very nice. So let's get some confetti going on there. KO confetti as well. Who'd you use?
Oh my god. Thank you. That was appreciated.
Yeah, man, no problem. Who did you use?
I used my Unawakened rank for level 55 Koi, my 5-star version. I used my Namor, who's rank 3. And then I just used other 3 4-stars. Ghost Rider, Magic, and Venom.
Wow, very nice. Was that a one-shot? Did you revive?
Yeah, I used like 2 level 2 team revives and a couple of revives. And that's it. Just 245 units and that's it.
Oh, not bad. Not bad. That
Honestly,
beats the load-ins that a lot of people spent when they first did it.
Yeah.
Because they like spend like 400 units.
440s, 550s, yep.
Yeah, man. Oh, man.
It's like so, like, I feel bad for like other players. They have to like waste 400 units in order to get rid of the collector. And I only wasted like 240.
Yeah, well, that's part of being
That's
in the,
not bad.
In the new days, man. Yeah, the old dudes had to work for that respect. That's right, Victor Guru.
You gotta always have respect for other players. I am honestly, I cannot believe how much lucky.
Alright, well that just means you can buy crystals, man. You gotta be smart with the units.
No, I'm not what I'm doing. I'm not buying like one of those like Grandmaster crystals or anything. No.
Alright.
I know what to do.
Well, appreciate you coming by, Super Winds. I'm gonna cut this off right here because we're having the Dork and the Dog show with the cream filling here. But we'll open up the chats on another night. But I appreciate you stopping by, my friend.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, man.
All right, it is nice to meet you, Dick.
You too, buddy.
Okay.
All right, take care.
Take care.
All right, guys. So we had we were talking about the Scorsese Coppola issue here, and then we had a few people talking about that here in the chat, and I want to get to those guys. Uncle K says they won't hire them to write a script. So do you think that's what that is? Do you think they won't hire them for a script?
I think they just haven't made good movies in a long time that have made money.
Yeah.
So it's just, their jealousy, I guess.
You feel that too, right?
Yeah.
So I feel like they're not adapting. Like
Right.
There's
exactly.
nothing wrong with superheroes, like in terms of just like if you're just kind of knocking it because they have powers or whatever. Why don't you make a film? I mean, look at Joker. Joker came out, still took comic book material, and still made a fantastic film. Very Scorsese-like, very reminiscent of like Taxi Driver, King of Comedy, and turned out quite a great film.
And is making a lot of money.
Yeah.
It's just that their last couple movies have done nothing but tank, or only seen by the, certain crowd that wants to see them, and not the masses.
I agree. It's very. It kind of reminds me of like kind of like the YouTube thing a little bit for some people. There are some people that'll create like super high quality stuff. I'm not talking about me, but just like other people. Like I've seen a bunch of this stuff online, and just doing like a bunch of like extra work, and then you just kind of don't get the same the same type of traffic as other things that are a little more pop friendly, or a little more drama laden or clickbait level type stuff. I mean, if you're not willing to do it, you kind of got to be down with not getting the views, man. It's kind of like the game. It's the game that's out right now. Super Dirty Pickle, Scorsese. Well, nobody called him. Nobody called him.
No, we're not
that.
taking anything away from what he's done. It's just, lately he hasn't done too much.
Even that I wouldn't say. I would say that his timing and his subject matter and his focus is not quite like the critical kind. It comes off as hating for the most part, because his criticisms aren't the same for them all around. Visionary filmmaker, yes, he's done. Oh, a couple comments up. Oh, got it. Yeah, no, he does great stuff, but I would just say like that. His commentary on what's going on is focused strictly on Marvel, because Marvel's built a $1 billion franchise. And he's completely discounting the fact that superhero movies before this were all over the place. I mean, the best you could ever get for any kind of world building or connective tissue in any story is referencing a color on a costume of another character in another comic book. Like, that's like the best you could ever get, and nerds loved it. They're like, yo, did you hear like the allegory he made about red glasses? And that was like your coffee conversation. But to build, not only just build a connective universe, but build it on some B, C, and D level comic books. Dude, come on, Guardians of the Galaxy? Come on, dude. That's insane. That's an accomplishment. That's an achievement. But I think Coppola said it's a disgrace. Scorsese just said they're more like a theme park than cinema or something like that, right?
Yeah, I don't remember exactly what they said.
Oh, David Rivers. Oh, yeah. Narvek. Gotta love autocorrect, man. Got to love that. All right, you guys, what are you guys getting quiet on? You still grinding arena? You guys can't grind arena and talk at the same time?
I can. I'm reading the comments.
I'm trying to read some of the comments now. Yeah.
Well, at least you guys can appreciate what Dave's doing over here.
Dave does a lot. I've learned that. Music. I started my
own. Running music, reading comments, playing Arena at the same time.
Super Dirty Pickle. No Marvel movie has ever made you like Taxi Driver or Raging Bull. Really?
I gotta think about that one. I'm not gonna lie, it's a different type of feeling. Like, if I'm going into a movie, there has to be there's like a certain level of, I guess, like a first time experience that sticks with you for that movie. Like Avengers, even though like Avengers isn't that great of a movie, the first Avengers, like
the first one,
yeah, it's like full of problems, but the fact that it was the first time that a coherent team up movie was made based on previous movies where everyone meets up. Silvestri knocked it out of the park with the score that you can hum and remember, and there was just certain parts of the movie that you remember, like you feel it. I mean that was kind of moving in its own way, but probably not the same kind of movement from, like, I guess Taxi. But Taxi Driver is a different kind of movement, dude. That's just like that's a disturbed individual.
Yeah. Or the first time you see Shawshank Redemption.
Yeah. That is right. Superhero movies are not considered dramas. You know, the Winter Soldier, when I saw The Winter Soldier, that kind of changed a lot of my opinions about superhero movies. Because right before that movie came out, I was starting to feel the superhero fatigue.
Yeah, they threw a curveball with that one.
Like, that came out and I was like, yo, this is that's kind of crazy. And it was like the first time I felt like Marvel grew up, because I mean, they built everything up to the Avengers. The Avengers was had a little bit too much humor for my taste. And then Iron Man 3 was the first thing that came out like after Avengers, and that was just like foolishness on a stick. That was like slapstick Iron Man. It's like my least favorite movie out of the Marvel bunch. Like, I can't stand it.
Yeah, it was pretty rough.
Yeah, man, I can't. And then Guardians of the Galaxy came out, which is great, but after seeing Iron Man 3, I felt like there was just a little too much comedy, too much humor everywhere, which is what made me excited about DC when they were announcing all the things they were announcing. I was like, hey, I loved Man of Steel. A lot of people didn't like it. I liked it.
I liked it. That was a good movie.
Yeah. And I thought they were going to kind of continue on that way, but they I don't know, they nutted up and got all scared and did Batman v Superman and wrote a horrible story, and just everything tanked from there.
Oh, Batman v Superman was terrible.
Yes. Yes, Cuban B.
It was so bad. I waited for it to come out on streaming services.
Yep. Although, you know what people will disagree with me on is I actually like the premise of the Martha scene, but I did not like the execution of it. It was actually very well thought out, but very badly executed. Can you guys separate how you feel about watching that scene to what I'm telling you?
No.
Nope.
Okay, so put it this way. Batman, which they didn't explain well. He just happened to be a murderer in a bat suit. You know, they were supposed to explain that a whole lot better, show that, you know, things got rough. He lost Robin, he lost his partner, and now he's just kind of like over it. He misplaces his anger and throws it on Superman, which is the only place that he can project that anger and project his, you know, his feelings, all this stuff.
Didn't they do that by Superman crashing, destroying the city?
Destroying Wayne Tower. Yeah.
And him going around and saving people? I mean, that's kind of their way of doing it instead of pulling in Robin.
It was still bad.
Yeah, it's still bad. But that has nothing to do with the scene. That has nothing to do with the scene. So the scene comes down to him looking at Superman like, okay, he's coming in here, he's going to take over. I've got to protect everyone. I've got to do something because he feels powerless after not being able to save his family, let your family die, blah, blah, blah. So when it comes down to it, and he finds out, having his mother being named Martha, he's struggling with that through the entire movie. His realization that Superman isn't just some alien hell-bent on killing the world is that he also has a mother. He has he's more human than he is in many ways, which is very poetic in theory, but to have him be on the floor and be like, save Martha, that's awful. Like, why would you use your mom's name? Why wouldn't you say, hey, they got my mom, Martha, or something? And then Lois runs in from however she got there, and she has to explain it. That's why it's bad. It's bad. It's very, very bad. But the premise I thought was great. Because you know how many people didn't think about that? How many of you knew that their moms had the same name?
Not me.
Not until that movie, really.
Yeah, you see? Yes, Lex was very much miscast. Very, very much.
Miscast.
That is another bad aspect of that movie. And the bad CGI half Ninja Turtle Doomsday. Oh man, yeah, it was so very badly executed. They could have done something really special with it, but that was just not good, man. That was not good at all. Those concepts are in all types of movies, and many are even cheesier executions. Wizzle. Oh yeah, see, hey, Wizzle says he agrees with it. See, he sees the vision. He sees it. I'm not crazy. DC needs to slow down. Oh, needed to slow down after Man of Steel. All they needed to do was just build. All they had to do was build. Make a Superman movie.
DC seen that Marvel's success with the Avengers, and I think they were trying to ride that wave. They kind of pushed the other movie probably a little too soon.
Yeah, because that's just worked out so well for everyone else that rushes their stuff to market.
Phoenix.
Oh no, they didn't rush that. That was just bad all together. Phoenix was they reshot that a few times.
BK Tiger jumping in the subway. Nice catching you guys for a bit. Until the next time. Cheers. All right, man.
All right, BK.
You ain't getting signal in the subway. The Marvel movies are insanely enjoyable. Of that, there is no doubt, but there is no question that they aren't even in the same league as the great cinematic commentaries on the human condition. Yeah. I mean, I agree with that. I agree with that. But
this is a different level of movie. These are different levels of movies.
Yeah, I mean, dog, that's like having, like an award-winning chef, which I don't have like off the top of my head, come down and be like, yo, that chipotle is trash. I don't know why people buy it. I'm like, well, because not everybody wants filet mignon right now, man. Maybe just wanted to get a little burrito. Don't get mad at it doing so well. Or like gourmet coffee shops hating Starbucks. I think it was just largely unnecessary. It wasn't even a necessary comment. No one ever called Marvel movies cinema. They called them, they were superhero movies. They were wildly successful. And a lot of stars were gravitating towards it because it gave them something different to do and a new challenge. I mean, was there really any reason for it?
To get their names out there?
Yeah, I guess so. Like, hey guys, we're still here. We're still making movies.
Yeah, we're still here. Terry Henderson Jr. wanted to know if you remember the movie Steel with Shaq.
Do
you want me to remember that? Is that what kind of sub are you? Do you remember a movie called The Last Airbender? How you like that?
Wow, that's terrible. I mean, you know what? And I'd never watched, The Last Airbender and all that stuff. My son and them, they watched it. And so when I seen the movie, I was like, this movie isn't terrible. And then I got shown like the actual TV show and stuff. And I was like, oh, that movie was terrible.
Yes, it was. He changed the pronunciation of the main character.
Character's name, right? It was, or I forgot how they said it. But yeah.
No, why would you do that? No, does anybody come up to you and they're like, can I call you Ghost Dag? Because that's, historically, that's how they said it, coming back from the roots, Ghost Dag.
Yeah.
Never said in the actual show or on your stream.
No. Hitman with the BR.
BR, yo, Hitman, what's going on, man? Welcome to the channel today, man. That is, I'm liking the color orange today. I would call that orange is the new black. There it is, yeah. I already knew it was coming. I heard it. It was...
Well, they do have those orange-covered Oreos right now for Halloween.
Oh.
It's a shame. It's a shame. All right, come on, Mephisto. I'm gonna need you out of here. There we go. Now you're out.
There's low blow, Dave. There's two movies we just don't speak about: The Last Airbender and Dragon Ball.
Oh gosh, Dragon Ball. Jeez, dude. That's
I didn't even know they made a movie for that. How about that?
It's one of those movies where they changed so much of it that you might as well just not call it Dragon Ball. There was just a dude named Goku in there, and you're just like, all right. You could have named it anything else. It would have been. Oh, Highlander 2? Jim Eden, yeah.
I liked Highlander 2, The Quickening.
Did you? I can one-up you. Mortal Kombat 2.
Oh, good lord, that was terrible.
Yeah, it was.
The first one was cheesy, but the second one was just all around bad.
Oh, Jax when he had to tear off his metal arms.
Yes.
It's awful. Hitman dropping in with $20 Rinos today, man. Thank you very much, man. Mortal Kombat 2 did have a good soundtrack. I'm not gonna lie, I saw it in the theater, and they killed Johnny Cage in the first 5 minutes, and I was like, I don't want to watch this. I don't know about you guys. You guys want to do something else? I'm getting Bat Skates feelings off of this right here. You guys know what Bat Skates are? Please tell me you know what Bat Skates are.
Bat Skates?
In Batman and Robin.
Oh,
when they went up against Mr. Freeze in like the first 5 minutes of the movie.
No.
And they got tripped and they were on the ice and they were like, it's go gadget bat skates, and they tapped their heels and the skates came out, and I was like, no. Why am I watching this? Why?
Oh, that Batman group of movies was by far all. Outside of was Jack Nicholson playing the Joker, everything else about those were pretty terrible.
Yeah. It was the end of superhero movies, pretty much. The first two were good. The third one was kind of like the warning signs.
Val Kilmer did a third one, right?
Yeah, the third one was like melting polar ice caps. You know, where you're just kind of like, hey man, they're melting.
Something's going on with the something's going on with
the the superhero movie's gonna be over in 10 years. Just letting you know.
So what
What's going on? Welcome to the
Molly in the house.
Yeah, Molly's here.
Hey, Molly.
It is.
Street Fighter, yes, was bad, and so was the follow-up, the Chun-Li movie. You guys remember that?
Yeah, that was bad.
That's that was like career ending. She had to go back to TV, back to the CW after that. But see, David Hasselhoff as Nick Fury was a made-for-TV movie, so he gets a pass.
Right.
Like, he wasn't trying to sell that mess in the theaters.
So
That clip of him having that life model decoy is so hilarious to watch.
Miles is not a fan of the bat suit with the anatomical correctness. Are you talking about bat pointers?
Or the
Yeah.
CW's new show. What's that? Batwoman?
Oh, Batwoman.
Girl?
I can't.
I don't know.
did you? Have you watched that yet?
I tried to get
Negative.
I gave the first one a chance. It was. I was
awful.
like,
It's awful. It's pretty bad. There's really cringy lines in it. Like at this point, like that show would have came out if that show came out in like the 90s. That level of cheese would be like, you know, a hit show on Fox at 8 p.m. on a Tuesday. But jeez, dude, it's really bad.
yeah, it was pretty rough. So, what movie do you think brought back superhero movies in general?
Batman
Because
Begins.
you think it was Batman Begin? You don't think it was the Blade series or the first Blade movie?
I think that Blade brought it back for Fox. So where everyone credits X-Men, Blade was really, like that catalyst, because he came back pretty early, and I think there was still. Let me think. Blade came out what year? Is that 92?
90.
Ooh.
No, it's not
was-
92. It was 97.
94.
97 or 98 had to be.
Yeah, I guess I was in college. I was in college.
Yeah, 97, 98.
Yeah, 98 it came out. And then 02 and 04.
Yeah, and then Batman and Robin was 97. Okay, so Blade was 97. 98, 97. Oh, Troy Paradiso says 97. That sounds like about the same year Batman and Robin was, unless that was 96.
97 was Batman and Robin.
97. So it was about the same year. So
Yep.
Blade ended up getting overshadowed by that horrible Batman and Robin, and Spawn also killed it.
Oh,
I like Spawn. I used to watch Spawn on HBO.
That was a
It was
great
just-
show. That was a
Yeah.
great show. The movie, not so
Was that
much.
Michael Jai White?
Michael
I
Jai
think
White.
was Spawn.
Yeah,
That dude was he's awesome.
he is awesome. Just
not a Spawn.
No, it's not yet. That was tough. That was really tough. The really, really tough movie to watch. Even though I did watch it and I loved it. I loved it much more than Batman and Robin, that's for sure.
Jeff Akers wants to know if they're gonna do the greater gifting crystals this Christmas.
I'm sure. That's
And if they
that's
enable
too much
the
money to
gifting.
not do it.
There's
Yeah.
they won't
they
pass
may-
up the cash, but
Yeah,
they'll have to
they'll activate it.
monitor it somehow.
Everyone's gonna get, but it's gonna be locked to just those items. But you know what?
That's too bad that you can't do it to at least your alliance mates.
Yeah,
You know, somebody gets stuck. You know, you send them something.
Yeah. Always find a way. People always find a way to cheat, man. Always.
The Spawn soundtrack was really good though.
It was. Speaking of soundtracks, like one of the better ones to come out recently in terms of like compilation music, not so much like the soundtrack orchestral, was Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, man. They had some great tracks on there.
Guardians of the Galaxy always does good ones.
They did. First one was miles better than the second one, I'd say.
Yes.
Hey, look who it is. Look who entered the chat. It's my man Lanes.
Yeah, clear him.
There we go. Eat all of this, Mr. Kingpin.
Whizzle. The Blade soundtrack was my first digital download from Napster.
Yo, Napster was great.
Yeah, it
Napster
was.
was great.
Yeah, the first song I downloaded was Papa Roach last week. Yeah.
Huh. Molly Miller says, "Oh yeah, the first two X-Men movies might have been what brought comic book movies back. They did, but they were brought in on the backs of Blade. Blade really cleared the way for that. But Blade was a huge surprise. Like, you went to the theater, you saw a rated R comic book movie that wasn't like cheesy. I was like, yo, these guys are not playing. This is pretty crazy. I loved it." Alright, on to the next. Someone else says Batgirl is awful, but the critics love it. That is correct.
Yeah. The same critics that don't like Sticks and Stones. Yeah.
Yeah. Sticks and Stones is great too. Dion Cole's stand-up is really good too. I don't know if you got to see it.
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah, Dion Cole, I seen it. Yeah, he actually surprised me with his stand-up.
He did. That was a big surprise on Netflix. If you haven't seen that,
Yeah, check it
I have
out.
to check that out.
It's pretty good.
Dexter1789, what's going on, man? Actually, in the 90s, X-Men cartoon comic was super nice for me. Oh yeah. That's a big thing for everyone.
Yeah, the X-Men cartoons was definitely Saturdays.
Blackout, MF. Well, we just finished talking about Spawn.
Yep.
You mentioned Spawn.
But John Leguizamo was the clown, right?
Yep. I have to look at the behind the scenes on that, because either he was squatting the whole time.
He was I'm pretty sure he was squatting the whole time to do the clown.
Hey, look. That girl Tay popped on with the looking eyes.
Oh, what's going on, Tay Tay? I see. Oh, with the with the looking eyes. She's probably like, "Yo, where's that Mario Kart at? It's coming. It's coming. Don't worry about it. Do not worry about it. It is coming back." I was doing a little thing. I don't know if you've heard of it. It's called Comic-Con. Kind of threw my schedule off a little bit. I think that was the last time I went to Comic-Con and did not do Mario Kart when I got back. Since then, I'm gonna do it.
Comic book movies in the 70s and 80s was really?
Oh yeah, like Superman, Superman 2 and all that stuff. Those earlier superhero movies, but you didn't need to do them well, as long as you just had the costume and you just, there was a different style of acting back then. So it was all good.
Yeah, and the TVs were so bad, and the theaters were so bad that you couldn't see the strings.
Yeah, so it didn't matter.
Around.
Yeah.
As you can today if you rewatch those same movies.
Yeah. You ever seen like one of the original cuts of Star Wars? How you can see the superimposing, like
Yes.
the bounding boxes in the background. Richard Pryor was in one of them. Yeah, I loved him at the time. Oh, Lord Shadow. You talking about Superman 3. That was really bad. When Hulk was only 6'5". Yeah, well, that was Ferrigno, man. Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
Lou Ferrigno was a big dude.
Yeah, he was.
And deaf too.
Yeah, he was.
Hey, Molly said don't bring up Star Wars. I'm not talking about as bad as the superimposing was. It was nowhere near as bad. Well,
As Last Jedi.
yeah, I'll just leave it at that. Although I do like white sand with red sand underneath it. That was pretty. The Max was pretty good. Oh, you know what? I never got to actually watch more than like a few episodes at a time. Molly. You know what? I wasn't even gonna bring it up beyond the superimposing of the originals from the 70s. But it's fine. We will.
Oh, are we back? Oh, that's right. Because we have a problem with
old Ray Ray.
with Ray Ray.
Yeah, with Ray Ray.
Hey, yo, Ray Ray.
Well, you could mean Ray Lewis. Don't want that problem.
No. We'll just leave that.
No, we don't want them problems.
Oh man.
Not those. Not them Ray Rays.
Wizzle said The Crow, Heavy Metal, Rocketeer, and Dick Tracy.
Ooh, yes. The Crow was a great movie.
Yeah.
Rocketeer is still a classic. Dick Tracy. I remember that. I wanted to collect all the little coins that came on the McDonald's cups that you had to rip off to see if you won something. I don't know if you remember that, the Dick Tracy stuff.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, okay. Ghost Dog's like
remember that.
begrudgingly like, nah, that was a long time ago, man.
I was trying to think, was I working there at the time?
That was a lot of Big Macs back then.
It was.
Man, that's back when they had 4 value meals and they all was $2.99 plus tax.
Oh yeah. And the Arch Deluxe. Remember that? And it was just this one. It was just a burger, but they had like some special ham bacon thing that was on it, and it was most of the time they overcooked it, so it just tasted like a big piece of jerky was in your sandwich.
That was also when the McRib actually tastes like rib,
Not frozen.
not frozen.
Whatever.
Out of meat.
I've never been brave enough to eat a McRib, so
Back then was the time to do it. And now, don't touch it.
yep.
Yeah, they taste just like the Encore ones you get at the mall at Target.
Oh shoot, man. Let's not forget everyone's favorite. I didn't mind Men in Black #1.
The first one in Black was great.
Yeah,
I actually didn't mind the
really
third.
good.
I actually didn't mind the third one.
Yeah, was it any good? I heard it wasn't that good.
The third one was good.
I just heard Josh Brolin did a great job doing his Tommy Lee Jones impression.
Yep.
Yeah. I didn't mind the third one at all.
Oh, you know what? I forgot to give you this Laura's Shadow here. Check this out. That's all for you, bro. You don't even have to ask. You just show up. It's all good.
There we go.
You have Batman McDonald's glasses. They're great. I guess they are. I guess they are. It
You
sounds
still
like
have
it.
them. They're wonderful.
I'm almost done on 497 now. What's 497? Is that in Mario Kart? You talking about Mario Kart?
Who said it?
Did they bring multiplayer in yet?
No multiplayer yet. I asked her yesterday.
Oh, by the way, guys, make sure to download Skullgirls, because I'm going to have a stream where I play all the subs, so everyone can take turns. We'll create a room, and we can all just play each other live PvP, and you don't need to, build up a roster. There's just the whole roster's already available for you to play, and everyone's at the same level. So it'd be kind of cool to play a game, and I can actually battle the subs for real. So it should be interesting. I wish I was on your place now. I've rewatched it. Oh, Ooh, Clearum. You almost had Ghost Dog coming after you, man, saying you wish I was on. That did not read very nice. That's I'm gonna let you handle that.
That's okay, man. It's okay. I seen it before you seen it, and I was like,
I mean, I had to read it twice. I saw it, and I was like, yo, wait, what?
Yeah, I did too. I had to read it 3 times.
You'll have to inform me about it afterwards.
Well, that girl Tay is my beloved.
Ah, gotcha. Now it makes sense.
Yeah. Oh man. She's yeah. Did you say my beloved?
My beloved.
You should just, I mean, at that point you should just say she's
my all. My world. Am I winning points, babe, on the stream? Am I winning?
See,
Right
look,
after the 59 seconds, too.
See, yeah.
And we're back.
Yep. At that point, you know, Ghost Dog just gotta be like, that's my love. You know, the ones. Do you ever dream of them like that? It's like candy coated raindrops, right?
Little raindrops.
Yeah. That's old school R&B. Everyone's probably like, what's he talking about? What is he talking about?
Gotta know the 90s R&B to know that song.
It is a good song. It's a real good song. Do you remember the song Aisha?
Aisha.
Yes.
That one?
Yes.
What, who is that, ABC?
ABC.
I had that tape.
He said he got that tape.
There was no CD yet. Or, not that I remember there was a CD.
Oh, man.
Tape? No, it was out on CD, I think. I think CDs were out by then.
At the playground.
I don't know. I don't think they were there yet. I think it was.
They were pretty expensive.
That's where I saw this cutie.
Spider-Man. Didn't they do something with like Boys to Men? And
Yeah.
there was like a super, like one song where they had like 10 of them on there.
Yeah, they had the whole little game. Boys and Men, New Edition, ABC.
And Crisscross?
No, Crisscross was with Jermaine Dupri.
Yep, sulfur. Everyone, look at everybody's. See, this is how you know. Everyone's already just. I don't have to ask the age of anybody. Everyone's got. Oh, look at the chat.
Yeah.
Bell Biv DeVoe, another bad creation. East Coast family, so for real.
So for real.
Lord Shadow talking about the second verse, the monkey bars.
Where's that kid that says he's 13? He goes, hey, I want to see him go, what's a tape, Dad?
Yeah.
Can he use King and Arena? I don't know if he actually uses King and Arena.
I do in the 4-star arena.
There you go. And he doesn't do that on stream.
Every now and then, I sneak it in like in between. Sometimes like in the morning when I'm just kind of knocking out my 6 stars, I'll throw a few 4 stars in there while I'm doing it. Druid Lord of the Flames and Nightmares. Nice video, thank you very much, man. I used to blast that in my mini boombox on my handlebars going to the gas station for snacks after school. Which one? That's really descriptive, bro. Like I saw that in my head. I feel like you were circling around the reflectors in the road, switching from oncoming and the other side of traffic. With a bag on one of the handlebars from whatever you bought from the store you went to. Would love to see Dr. Doom in the MCU. There's your boy right there, Moon Knight Gamer. he's like trying to bring it back. He's like, can we stop with the old school R&B?
Can we start with the old school stuff? Can we talk about something I know?
Well, I think we all know Doctor Doom is coming. I think that's pretty fair to say.
I'm thinking his reign is probably going to be the end of the month. End of November. I think he'll be the second champ.
Yeah, and he'll probably be in the MC. I wonder if they got
in the MCU. Yeah.
Like early designs, because sometimes you'll see like Kabam will get early designs off of, you know, based on the costumes or early artwork or something like that, so that they can build the assets. Because there's no way that a movie comes out and they're just like, oh, let's design thing, or let's design, you know, this to look like whatever's in the movie. Like, they gotta get it early. So I wonder, I'm gonna have to ask that question. But when I get the answer, if and when, I won't be able to tell you. Yeah.
Right.
A whistle said with the ace of diamonds in my rear wheel spokes.
Nice. Oh, come on, do your thing. There we go. Alright, that's done. I will whale out on Black Friday and Doc Doom because they'll come out at the same time. I bet probably. My personal plan is to whale out for not the Mr. Fantastic crystal, but the Doctor Doom crystal that also has Mr. Fantastic in it. Just one big whale, not two separate whalings. Just one big squirrel trying to get a nut.
I'm going to ask the question because somebody's going to ask it. Are you going to grind arena for any one of those two champs?
Nope.
Outside of buying the crystals?
No. No. I don't have the lifestyle where I can do that.
Oh, I know that.
That just, I can't do it.
Someone's going to ask it, and we're nipping it in the bud now.
Yeah, it's all good. I mean, even if, like, they're like, but don't you do YouTube full time? They're like, yes.
But
that's not
like that.
Yeah, that can't. Besides, that grind, I guarantee you, will remind my body about being 40 years old. Oh, man.
Clear on our first war did not go well. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, not so good. Yeah, not so good. Well, no, it wasn't so bad. We lost on diversity. That was really it. That was really the only thing.
We had a bunch of silly deaths, but the diversity really got us.
Yeah, but do you think, even if it was 5 or 6 less, they still would have destroyed us with the diversity alone? I think. Wait, let me tally that in my head real quick. I think, right? Yeah?
I don't remember what the total was, though.
I could be wrong. But whatever, it was still a lot.
It's not like we're hiding it. I showed on stream.
Yeah. I mean, they could just look it up, right? Anyway, it's all good.
Like ever since he's getting Doom on his birthday, he's in November. He's going to put up 200 Doom crystals.
Lord Shadow, yes, I did reference that. I say that every so often. Like, yo, what you doing, Dave? Like, nah, just a squirrel trying to get a nut. People like, don't know how to handle that sometimes. Look, I'm the guy who went crazy on National Nut Day. All right, that was trending, and I was like, nah. I mean, come on, man. You couldn't come up with something else? Like, you couldn't call it like Legume Day or something?
Could have made it a very more, pick one. Pick
or
one.
Peanut, National Peanut Day.
National Peanut Day or
Cashew.
Almond Day, Cashew. Nope, this is gonna go with all of them. All
Planters. Or you know what? It wasn't even that. They could have called it National Nuts Day, which still would have had its own level of comedy, but definitely not as bad as National Nut Day.
Oh, the PC would have been all over if you added that S.
Really? You think?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
It's about more than just one nut. It's like there's...
Yeah, but they wouldn't take it that way. They're PC for a reason. They're wacko.
Man. Right, give me that SP2, baby. Thank you very much. Yo, sorry I'm 90 minutes late. Nah, no worries, dude. Don't worry about it. Those science names are funny. Wait, what science names? What did I say? Did I make up names? National...
No, I don't think you did.
Oh. Now that is one great crystal idea. Thanks, Dave. Great crystal idea. What did I say? What did I say that's bringing up all these things? Or was there like... I don't... Oh, legume. Oh. Legume Day. Wait, what did I say about crystals?
Because you're going to wait for Doom
yes.
when both of them are on there.
Okay, got it. See, that's why I have you guys on here with me, man. Just help me remember. Has nothing to do with the fact that I'm 40 that I can't remember what I just said. There's a lot going on.
3 minutes ago. Yeah.
So the short-term memory is the first to go.
I guess so. Molly has to put out. Molly said my Alliance won our first war by 110 points. I don't know how to take that.
That's a diversity win, if ever.
Diversity win.
Yep. Dave's getting senile.
Well, his beard's just growing too long, so he can't remember things like shaving, trimming. It's all tough to do.
Yeah, it's too much. It's all too much to go with. Is anybody in that house with you? Of course, dude. Got my wife, got my kid, got my dog. This is just a separate room in said house. All right. I think it is 9:35. The Dork and the Dog show with Cream is coming to an end. I think. Oh man, that is a great name. All right, big time thank you to everyone who jumped on the stream today. We got our main dog, Ghost Dog, in the house.
Yeah.
We got our Cream in the house, which is Oot69. And we have the people who supported the channel today. Christian Escamilla jumped on in. Lakers bodyguard, Pas de Dieu. Jeff Urbano, Super Dirty Pickle, Flip Your Dollar was in the house. Jeff Urbano came back with another set. Oli Bambino, Super Dirty Pickle one more time. True Eagle, Tu Papi David in the house. And Hitman came in with the big hit at the end of the day. So really, really appreciate that, guys. What are you gonna do with your life? Wait, what are you gonna do with your? Are you talking? That sounds like that came off the Kanye. What you think you gonna do with your? You ain't doing nothing with your life. Your little book bag, right? Is that what you're saying, or are you just talking about something else? Because that sounded like the album. Anyway, that makes no sense at all.
At all.
At all. Right. Well, you know what I'm talking about if you know the Kanye album. It's on the first Kanye album.
Yes, the first.
Yeah, that's what he's like. You they just say easy, don't you? You know that whole
Bernie Mac.
Yeah, the Bernie
Rest
Mac.
in peace.
Well, Molly did say that they won by 1 diversity point, so you did get your confirmation right there. Why'd you ignore the dude on Instagram? Dude, he needs you. Super Dirty Pickle. I don't ignore anybody, man. It takes time. You will one day understand when you well surpass the level that I have done. Which is it's not really that hard. You just get some followers and you'll see people will just want to talk to you. All right, man. So guys, that should be it. That should be all. I will see you guys tomorrow at 8 p.m. same old time. Big time thank you to Oot69 and Ghost Dog, of course. You guys have anything else to say?
No.
Nope.
Dang. All right. Well, in that case, Ghost Dog apparently
own.
has a channel that he's not talking about because he's got nothing else to say. Like, hey, I also stream. You should come check out my channel.
I do also stream.
Yes.
I do have that. My bad, y'all. Most
Here's
of
a
everybody
layup.
here, y'all know this,
Oh,
right?
Hey, Tay, handle,
I'm sorry.
handle this guy.
It's a long day of work. Man.
Trying to give him promotion at the
Trying to give you
plantation. Okay.
Yes, it was a long day at the plantation, man.
All right, guys. I will see y'all tomorrow. You know the whole thing. Stay dorky, and I'll catch y'all on the flip. Oh, potamus. Learn a little something. Take a lesson. Learn it all up, man.